What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Now in this video I'm just going to be talking about how I think Expedition 33 will win Game of the Year and Hollow Knight won't. Now I like, not Hollow Knight, I mean Silksong. I like Silksong a lot, but I think that Silksong fails in a lot of departments. For example, there's no difficulty here, so this game isn't going to be a great game for people who like want an easy game. If you want an easy game, you shouldn't really be playing Silksong. Another thing is that in Silksong you can get kind of lost, in my opinion. I read the dialogues not every now and then. I read most of them. I ignore some every now and then, that if I'm checking the shop or if I'm like buying something, you know what I mean, like I don't really read those, but otherwise I read them quite a lot and I still feel lost. Like I don't know where to get a double jump at all. I'm completely at a loss of where to get a double jump. I'm completely at a loss on how to get these three things. I read them, I still have zero idea, you know what I mean? And I need the double jump so I can go to these red markers so I can get those items in those places, which I think it is cool how you can go back to other areas and do stuff there, but I find it kind of annoying because sometimes you, like for example, there's no way to know where this travel point was, so I had to teleport all the way back to like a teleportation point in the Citadel at work. I had to go from all the way over here, run all the way down here, and get this. I found that really annoying. Also, Hollow Knight has some like really big annoyances. For example, there's a boss at this gate, and you have to run from here to fight the boss. And keep in mind, there's a lot of enemies here. It's not like there's like none. There's a lot of enemies here that will be annoying you, and if you fall, you take 2 times damage. It's just really annoying. And in Expedition 33, what excels the game is the visuals, the story, and I think the story is what actually sells Expedition 33. Now, if I had to put it like this, Expedition 33 isn't for the poor, while Silksong isn't for the dumb, because Expedition 33 is a lot more of an intensive game than Silksong. And Expedition 33 also costs like £30, not £30, $30 more. While Silksong is a lot cheaper and it's a lot easier to run, but in Silksong you're going to be way more lost. You're not going to have as much of an idea. You're going to be way more confused. It's not going to be straightforward. You're probably going to search something up if you're the normal gamer, you know what I mean? So that's why I think I like Silksong, but it gets annoying at times, man, and I kind of rage a lot. Like, I get annoyed at Expedition 33. The reason why I'm losing the fights in Expedition 33 is because I'm fighting a guy who I clearly can't beat. But in Silksong, you don't know if you can beat the guy or not, and if you're supposed to or not, because no one's telling you to do what. Like for example, you can be fighting a boss that you don't even need to fight, and you're struggling against him, but you can't stop fighting him, because if you stop fighting him, then you're not going to remember his pattern. So the next time you fight him, it's going to be longer, and you also don't know if you're supposed to be fighting him, so you may as well just fight him and beat him, because he might be essential to the story or essential for progress. You don't know. And that's another annoying thing. You don't really know anything. Like for example, those doors here, like here, and I don't know, I think there's the doors here, and there was another door over here, and you have zero idea how to activate that. Or for example, I have zero idea how to get this to this door. I think I need a super jump. The problem is I have zero idea how to get a super jump, and the game did not tell me how to get a super jump. So I'm basically just at a stalemate right now. I'm just gonna have to go back and probably explore tons and tons and tons, and you know what I mean, it just gets kind of long. Also, a lot of areas in this game are just like fucking range inducing. Sinner's Road is a pile of shit. Underworks is a pile of shit. And Blasted Steps is a pile of shit. All these areas are not fun to travel around at all. But yeah, that's kind of just why I think Expedition 33 is just way better story wise. It's way more fun. And yeah, that's why I think Expedition 33 should win Game of the Year, but that's just my opinion. I don't think Silksong will win it. I'm hoping Silksong doesn't win it, to be completely honest. I think Expedition 33 deserves it a lot more. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.